Gingerbread and Jelly Bean. Welcome back to another episode of J Vlogs. It's kind of windy outside, it's very cold, and it's summer. It's really overcast, but hey guys, everybody like my haircut? Hey, well shape up. Looking all handsome again. So as I usually do, thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome, my Gingerbread and Jelly Bean, old and new. I really appreciate each and every one of you. What I want to do today is basically talk about anger and frustration, and living with regrets. But I'll address anger and frustration. Oftentimes we get angry for various reasons, whether it be angry at petty stuff, angry at our parents, angry at our kids, angry at you know our husband or our wives, or those people in general. Getting angry because the bus is delayed or the train stops, or angry because you're fatigued and you want to go home and rest and you can't because of the delays, or people holding you back, or angry because your friends show up late to the movies. Angry for various reasons. Anger is one of those emotions that we all have an experience on probably a day-to-day basis. No, the issue with anger is that we sometimes channel that anger over into, other aspect of our life. We transfer that anger into our relationships with our friends and family, into our personal relationship, husband and wife, or your partner. We channel that anger at work, so we have problems at work where we're angry with a situation at home, and then we take it to work, and that creates another problem for us. So that anger and frustration, we now have to try and cope with that. We now have to try and channel that where it's supposed to be channeled to, and not channel it to other people, and creating more problem. So the anger and frustration go hand in hand. Sometimes we're frustrated with certain process. Sometimes we're frustrated with people, and the frustration again builds anger. So they both go hand in hand, as you can see. So for me, I've realized that I have anger issues, and I've been dealing with that from I was younger, and I get frustrated easily. Frustrated because people are dumb sometimes and they do dumb stuff, and I'm not going to apologize for that. People are just dumb sometimes. Even me myself do dumb stuff sometimes. We all, have been there, and we get frustrated. We get frustrated with ourselves, and sometimes we don't know what to do. Sometimes we don't handle the situation how we supposed to handle it, and that create more problems. So what I want to say to you is that if you're going through anger and frustration, find an avenue where you can actually vent your anger and frustration. Find somebody you can talk to about that, because this anger and frustration can lead to suicide, it can lead to depression, it can lead to so much stuff. So we now have to channel that in the right areas. Whether you listen to music, go and watch a movie, talk to somebody about it, write in your journal, express yourself openly, share that with the person, confronting the person in a nice way, not a physical way where you confront somebody and fight to them and beat them up. Oftentimes that will work out, because oftentimes we want to fight and beat and gang people, and all type of stuff we want to do to them. So we can't always resort to violence. That is not the key, that is not the answer, because once you resort to violence, the thing is you will have regrets. You will now regret your actions, and sometimes when we're angry and frustrated, we don't think about the consequences until after, when we calm down, because there's this rage, and you're just flustered, you're not thinking clearly, and the heat of the moment is like something come over you, you're not in control of it. Especially for people that are not used to controlling themselves, they don't think twice, they don't ask themselves, what is going to happen if I actually punch this person in the face, will I get arrested? And some people, a matter of fact, some people just don't care, they'll punch you in your face or fight you, and then accept the consequences after. A lot of people are determined like that. A lot of people are programmed that way. They don't really care. They're like, listen, I'll do the jail time, and they make up their mind to do the jail time. So what I want is for us to be a better person, for me to be a better person at the end of the day, for you to be a better person at the end of the day. So we have to find ways to not be so angry as human beings, as people, because when you're angry, you're not living your best life, as they say nowadays. We want to live our best lives, and the best way to live our best life is in with peace and harmony and positivity. The more positivity you bring forth, from your words, from your action, the better you are as an individual. The more blessings you get, the fresher you look. Have you ever seen angry people and they wrinkle and their face wrinkle and their face all is makeup, and it's like that's how their face is now. It's just wrinkled. It's always vexed. People have that vexed face, and even when they're looking normal, they just have that look because you train the body to be like that. You train the body to be angry. If somebody touch you, you flare up. You act out. So we have to be cognizant of that and try to channel, positivity to others, and bring that positivity into us. So we have to lead by example and take action and do these things. So I've done and said bad things and stuff like that, and I've regretted it, and I try my best because nobody's perfect at the end of the day, and I try my best to live, you know, a certain lifestyle that is going to set example for the younger ones, set example for my friends and family. Even though I'm not perfect, we all fall short at times, but I hold myself accountable at the end of the day. I don't want you to think that I'm perfect or I'm trying to be perfect or anything like that. But when you're just not happy with a certain action or a certain behavior, just like a test, you want to pass the test, you study for the test, and you don't get the desired result, you're going to be angry and upset with yourself. It is not the end of the day, it's just a test. But that is how I hold myself accountable. I hold myself accountable for my action. I don't blame people and say, alright, even though you're the cause of this, I still choose to react that way. Because people will push you to the edge, people will push you to the limit, but then you are still in control of your action and what you do going forward. So if somebody pushing you in your mind, is either you react to them or don't react to them. It's either you take the pushing or you fight back. You know what I mean? So it's like that. So when people anger us and provoke us, it is still a choice. We choose to retaliate, we choose to cuss them out, we choose to fight them. So if we can be, better human being by more controlling, have a stronger grip on our lives and controlling our actions, so we don't have regrets at the end of the day. Because some actions have slighter consequences than others. For example, the guy is killed a 15-year-old guy in Brooklyn, mistakenly killed the little guy Junior in Brooklyn, in Bronx, sorry, and now they regret that because they say it's a mistake and they killed the wrong person. You know what I mean? So action of consequences compared to, say, you cuss somebody or have an argument with your girlfriend or your husband, you can easily apologize to that person and they look over it and move past it. But killing somebody, you can't get over that, you can't get past that. You ended somebody's life, there's real life action and consequences for that, and you'll go to jail or you get the death penalty. So stuff like that I want people to really look at and look into and realize that we have to be in control of ourselves, we have to be in control of the things we do and the responses we bring forward. So I just want to leave that with you. Hopefully it's not too short. Hopefully you learn something from that. Just controlling the anger and frustration, channel it into in a positive way, in a positive light, and just live and be happy. Try to do good, and stay strong. Also, I still have the GoFundMe. Set up. I still have the money in the PayPal account. I want you to go over there and support me. I'm going to put the link in the caption below, in the description below. But I just want to say thanks again to everybody that support the channel. Thanks to subscribing. Thanks for looking forward to more videos. I'm going to try and keep them, but sometimes I'm just tired from work and I don't even get a chance, and I get a little one day off like today. I'm just deadbeat tired, and I just sleep, so it's just hard for me sometimes. So man, I make a little video. So I just want to say, I just want to say thanks a lot. Thanks for watching J Vlogs. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Enjoy life. I'm out. Shh.